This is a guided body scan meditation to prepare yourself. Find a place at a time when you won't be disturbed or interrupted by the usual business of everyday life. Making this the time to confirm your commitment to your own health and well-being. So finding a place where you can lie down on your back, on the floor, on a mat or thick rug, on a bed. Letting your arms be down by your sides. Your feet can fall away from each other. Letting your eyes close if that's comfortable for you. Covering yourself with a blanket for warmth if that's necessary. Best if you can stay awake during the practice. So if you find yourself getting sleepy, trying perhaps to experiment with keeping your eyes open sometimes, or maybe doing a practice in a sitting posture. There is no particular importance to bring to the practice. The attitude you bring is a sense of openness and gentleness with yourself and your experience from moment to moment. In this practice, you're not trying to achieve any special state and not even trying to relax. So see if it's possible to let go of the tendency we all have to want things to be a certain way. We're going to judge how we are doing, how our experience matches up or doesn't match up to what we feel we ought to be feeling. Seeing if it is possible to let go of all that, especially when any difficulties arise, boredom, impatience, discomfort or irritation. When this happens, see if it is possible to follow the instructions all the way through as best as you can until the sound of the bells tells us that the practice is at an end. So now, lying here, bring the focus of your attention to the sensation of breathing. You may find the breath moving at the tip of the nose, in the nostrils, on the back of the throat, or in the chest, or right down in the abdomen, in the belly, just around and below the navel. And seeing if it's possible now to follow the breath all the way down to the belly, noticing the sensations of the rising of the belly on the in-breath and the falling away on the out-breath. You may feel the abdomen wall stretching slightly as you breathe in and fall away again as you breathe out. Not thinking about the breath, but allowing the attention to explore all the sensations down in the abdomen, down in the belly, with each in-breath and with each out-breath. Riding the wave of your breathing. And as you breathe out, you may find yourself sinking a little more into the mat, into the floor. Just this breath coming in, just this breath going out. Not trying to control the breath in any way, but simply getting close to your breathing, allowing the breath to breathe itself. And now, when you are ready, allowing the breath to move down from the abdomen, the belly, down all the way down the left leg, down into the left foot and toes at the end of the foot. So allowing the trail of attention to move all the way down the leg to the toes of the left foot, and noticing whatever sensations there may be in the toes, not trying to make them any different and not moving the toes, simply being aware of what is already here when you get here. Maybe a tingling or numbness, a feeling of warmth or coldness. Whatever it is, allow it to be just as it is, a tuning in to those sensations. The big toe, the little toe, the toes in between. See if it's possible to imagine that when you breathe in, breath could come through your nose and down to the region of the belly, and then pass through this region all the way down the left leg, out eventually to your toes. So the breath could come all the way down the body, down through the leg and into your toes. Just playing with that idea for a moment. Breath going all the way down the leg, out to the toes on the left foot. Then seeing the breathing to the toes, and then as you breathe out, the breath could come out from the toes, up the leg, up through the trunk of the chest, and eventually out at your nose. Now breathing the breath all the way down to the body, to the toes, and letting it fade in your mind's eye. And moving the focus of your attention to the bottom of your left foot, the sole, the instep, the heel, investigating the sensations that you may find here. May be aware of the pressure of the heel on the mat, any other sensations, or it's possible that there are no sensations, in which case just simply registering a blank. Breathing down into this region as well, as if the breath that you took into your body as you breathe now goes down the leg, out of the foot of the left leg. And now in touch with this region of the body, and then taking a deep breath, and as you breathe out, letting it go. And moving the focus of your attention to the top of the left foot and to the ankle, the top of the foot, skin stretched across the tissue of muscle and bone. The ankle with all its bones that enable us to move the ankle around. A part of the body we often take for granted until something goes wrong. Now it's a chance to pay attention to it, to really notice what sensations are coming from the top of the foot and ankle. Breathing into it and out from it. Now taking a deep breath, breathing down into the foot of the left leg, and as you breathe out, letting it go. moving the focus of your attention to the region of the left leg between the ankle and the knee, to the shin bone in front and the calf muscle behind. Breathing down into this region of the body to help you explore all the sensations that are already here in this region of the body. Sensations from the surface of the skin right down into the muscle and bone. Breathing. Now, taking in a deeper breath down into this part of the leg and then letting it go with an out breath. And moving the focus of your awareness to the knee of the left leg and breathing down into this region. The kneecap, front of the knee, the back of the knee and the sides. Letting the breath help you explore right into the muscle and cartilage and joints. What sensations are here right now? Inviting yourself to be open, to see what is here, rather than trying to make it be different from how you find it. Breathing down into it and breathing out from it. Now, taking a deeper breath, breathing down into the knee, and as you breathe out, letting it go and bringing the focus of your attention to the thigh of the left leg. Large muscle and bone, heavy. What sensations are here? Breathing down into it and investigating all the sensations. There may be a pulsing, throbbing, whatever. Not trying to prejudge what you find when you open yourself to the sensations in any region of the body. Simply being with whatever is here. Remembering that there is no right way to feel when we do this work. Whatever you're feeling is what you're feeling right now. So, breathing down to the thigh, and then, as you're breathing out, letting it go. And letting your awareness shift now to the right leg, down the right leg, out to the toes of the right foot. What sensations are here? The big toe, the little toes in between. Breathing down into the right foot and right out of the toes, and then out from the toes. Now expanding the focus of your awareness to the sole of the foot, the instep and the heel, and then to the top of the foot and ankle, zooming in to whatever sensations arise. Breathing down into the foot, breathing out from the foot. And now taking a deep breath, breathing down into the right foot, and as you breathe out, letting it go and moving the focus of your awareness to the region of the body between the ankle and the knee of the right leg. These parts of the body which we often take for granted. Shin bone, the calf muscle. What sensations are here? Getting in touch with this region of the body, breathing down into it and breathing out from it. A sense of honouring this part of the body, giving it time, giving it attention, and allowing it to be just as it is. Now taking a deeper breath, breathing down into the calf muscle and the shin bone, and letting go, and letting your awareness move down to the knee of the right leg, into the kneecap, into the joint, and out to the surface of the knee, back and sides and front. Breathing down into it and letting the breath help you explore any and all sensations that you encounter in the knee of the right leg. Now taking a deep breath, breathing down into the knee, and on an out breath letting go. Shifting the focus of your awareness to the thigh of the right leg, heavy muscle, heavy bone. Breathing down into this region, into this thigh, allowing the breath to enable you to remain open to whatever sensations are here in this moment. Let any tension that may exist exit on an out-breath, if it will. Taking a deep breath, breathing into the thigh of the right leg, and then with an out-breath, letting it go. And moving the focus of your attention to the area of the pelvis, the hips and buttocks, the behind, the genital area, the pelvic girdle. Breathing down into this region, remaining open to whatever sensations there may be. Imagining the breath could travel to this region. When you're ready, take a deep breath, breathing down into this region, and on the out breath, letting it go. Shifting the focus of your awareness now to the lower back part of the body where the spine comes out of the pelvic girdle. In the part of the body where often discomfort and tension reside, part of the body that is often the reservoir for the tensions we carry around with us on a day-by-day basis. So now giving it some attention, allowing it to be the focus of your awareness, and breathing down into the lower back, imagining the breath could travel to the lower back, and allow yourself to explore what sensations are here now without trying to make them any different. Tuning into the bundles of sensations that you may find in this region. And when you're ready, taking a deeper breath, breathing into the lower back, and on the out breath, letting it go. And moving around to the abdomen in front of your body, where the breath moves into the belly and out from the belly. Tuning into the sensations with each breath, moment by moment. Now. Now taking a deeper breath, breathing down into the belly, and as you breathe out, letting a breath in the body go, and moving up to the solar plexus, the region of the body just below the rib cage, breathing, opening and softening, and allowing your breath to explore whatever sensations are here. Letting the awareness now expand to the whole of the rib cage and the chest. Maybe aware of the slight movement as the breath comes into the body and the rib cage expands into the breath and then contracts again on the out breath. Perhaps aware of the lungs, and the beating of the heart as it pumps the freshly oxygenated blood all around the body in a constant cycle of renewing energy. Awareness now of the chest and the region around your heart, part of the body which often tightens up and contracts with feelings of emotional discomfort. And allowing your breath now to breathe into this part of the body, to allow this part of the body to open and soften. What sensations are here right now? You may notice that any tension that builds up may want to exit on the out breath, and if it does, so let it go. And if it doesn't, just allowing things to be as they are here as you find them. Now taking in a deeper breath, and on the out breath letting go of this region of the body and moving the focus of your awareness around to the back, to the upper part of your spine, to the rib cage as the rib cage comes round to the spine at the back, and up to the shoulders. So breathing in now to the upper part of your back and your shoulders and shoulder blades. What sensations are here in this moment? The back, the upper back, and the shoulders. They are often part of the body again which act as a reservoir for tension, tightness, discomfort. So opening now to any sensations that are here at this moment and breathing into them, exploring them with curiosity and alertness, zooming in to see what is here right now. What is in this bundle of sensations, if there are any? What is changing from moment to moment, and what is staying the same? Now taking a deep breath and breathing into the back, the upper back and the shoulders, and as you breathe out, letting it go, and moving the focus of your awareness now to your hands and to your fingers right down to your fingertips. And we will do both hands at the same time, so tuning in now to any sensations there may be right at the tips of your fingers and thumbs. What's here right now? Maybe a tingling, pulsing. Maybe become aware of warmth, coldness, whatever. Seeing if it is possible to let go of any expectations that you should be feeling, and tuning in as best as you can to what is actually here right now in this moment, in touch with the sensations. Letting your awareness expand to the rest of the fingers and thumbs, the back and sides and front, and then to the palms of your hands and the backs of your hands, and breathing down, imagine the breath could breathe all the way down the arms to the hands, and that you can breathe out from the hands. What sensations are here in the hands as you breathe? And now letting the focus of awareness expand to the wrists, and then to the forearms and the elbow. Breathing down into the hands, the wrists, the forearms and elbows. Now letting the awareness expand once again to the upper arms, And now to the shoulders. So as you breathe in, imagine the breath can go down to the hands and wrists and forearms and elbows, and the upper arms and the shoulders, breathing in to sense what is here. Now taking a deep breath as you breathe out and letting go. And moving the focus of your awareness now to the neck and breathing into the neck, front and sides and back, investigating the sensations that are here on the surface of the neck and inside the throat, and the awareness of the breath moving through this region as it goes on its journey to the tip of the nose down into the lungs. Now taking a deep breath as you breathe out, letting go of the neck and moving to focus on the face and the head. We will start with the lower jaw, from the hinges of the jaw underneath the ears, all the way round to the front of the mouth. What sensations are here in the jaw? Then moving the focus of your awareness inside the mouth, the teeth, the gums, the tongue, the palate, and the back of the mouth, inside the throat, where the air goes past. And expanding the focus of your awareness to the area around the mouth, the lips, and then to the nose. May be aware of the sensations as you breathe in at the very tip of the nose, the nostrils. Perhaps a slight coldness as you breathe in, and the warmth of the air as you breathe out. Moving the focus of your awareness to the sides of the nose and the cheeks, and then to the sides of the head and the ears, and then including in your awareness the region around the eyes and the eyes themselves, part of the body which gets easily tired with the constant giving and receiving of information. Tuning into the sensations around the eyes, the eyelids, the eye sockets, the region of the face just below and just above the eyes, and the eyebrows, and the space between the eyebrows, and then up to the forehead, tuning in to the sensations at the front of the forehead, and then round to the sides, the temples. And so now, holding in awareness the whole of the mask of the face, and imagining now as you breathe in, the breath could come up from underneath reaching all parts of the face from underneath as you breathe in and then as you breathe out, refreshing and renewing the whole face from underneath. And now, imagining the breath as you breathe in could fill the whole space of the head, the whole of the cranium. And as you breathe in, that you could reach a point at the top of the head, a small spot, perhaps the size of a small coin, right at the crown of the head. So as you breathe in, the breath reaches all the way up to the crown of your head. You may even imagine that the small spot at the top could open like the blowhole of a whale or a dolphin, or that you could breathe from the top of your head right down into the lungs, and then out from the lungs up to the top of your head. Imagining now that you could breathe in from the top of your head and that the breath could travel all the way down the body and then eventually out of the bottom of your feet. And when you breathe in, you can breathe in again through the bottom of your feet, and your breath could travel up the body in a wave and ultimately out of the top of your head. Just imagining that now for a few breaths, the breath in through the top of the head and then down through the bottom of your feet, then in through the bottom of your feet and out through the top of your head. And now for the last few moments of the practice, coming back to sense of your body as a whole, lying here aware of simply being here now at this moment, not trying to get anywhere, not trying to feel any special thing, but allowing yourself to be exactly as you are, allowing your body to be exactly as you found it, coming home to your body right here, right now. A sense of acceptance of yourself as you are. A sense of wholeness. A sense of peace.